very, very amazing person. Okay. He's a registered nurse here in the Philippines and also in the USA. He's currently working as a consultant for the Department of Health here in the Philippines. He's an international business owner with affiliates both locally and international. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Lado Gamiao. Hi, Lado.
Hello everyone, welcome to our health and wellness presentation for tonight in the Philippines. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening to wherever you are in the world. We welcome you and we value your time and as we value ours, so let's get started. Now, I would like to introduce to you our company we call BzzWorld, which is present in 5 continents and thriving and growing in about 30 countries all over the world. And we provide several services like network marketing, e-commerce, travel, and financial services that's coming in the future. Now, in addition to that, we have one of the most rewarding marketing plan and unified global platform that you can find in the market and a powerful technology. So that's a BzzWorld. Now, we also want to share our core values, which evolves in health, happiness, and harmony. As I've said, we provide products and services, and we have quality products which are well tested and certified by a team of experts like scientists, academic researchers, medical doctors, nutritionists, dietitians, and technicians. So these products are available maybe in your country and other parts of the world. So this is what we would like to share tonight. Now we have 4 categories of product. These are Smart Love Beauty, Smart Love Nutrition, Smart Love Living, and Smart Love Lifestyle. And with the Smart Love Beauty, we have what we call the Angel Secret, which is the friendly product for women. This is for the comfort and protection. We also have Izino, which is a toothpaste that you can use to brighten your teeth and make you smile. And after that, we have Smart Love Living. We have a Smart S3, which is very essential for your quality sleep. Then we have another one, the Susu Hydrogen Water that produces hydrogenated water, a very potent antioxidant, gives you this fresh antioxidant. And aside from that, we have technology which we call Alpha Spin to protect you from the effect of EMF radiation. So if you product, please ask the person who invited you in this webinar. And of course, we have here Smart Love Nutrition. We have Phytomax. This is a phytonutrients product. It's not yet available in the Philippines, but then we have Alpha VMAX that gives you this kind of vitality in this one. And of course, we have Alpha Meta, which is the product feature for tonight. Now, what is Alpha Meta? This one has Alpha PSP that gives you...
Oh, okay. I think we're having some technical difficulties. Please bear with us. This is what happens when it's live.
Alpha Meta. Alpha Meta, we call it the raw food for our body cells. So, we are going to talk about the what, why, and how about Alpha Meta in this video today. Let's get started. First question, what is Alpha Meta? Alpha Meta is derived from organically grown, non-GMO whole grain brown rice. It contains one super nutrient called Alpha PSP, which is produced and extracted by 2 patented technology. That is to ensure the top-notch quality and consistent batch delivered to our customer. Second question, what is Alpha PSP? In full, alpha PSP is called alpha polysaccharide peptide. It is very helpful to promote our body's self-energy production. So, how does it work exactly? Here we go, the mechanism. Alpha PSP stimulates the production of metabolic enzyme which enhance the conversion from glucose to energy, and therefore it triggers the 4 essential cellular steps in our body, namely cell detoxification, cell repair, cell rejuvenation, and cell protection. Then some would ask, why do we need alpha meta? Alpha meta, as we say, it is the raw food for our body cells. It is made by a premium food source and it is the energy supply to our body. The reason behind it is due to alpha meta is packed with pre-digested nutrient which is readily absorbed by our body cells. Alpha meta is also one of the most bioavailable nutrients to our body cells, which means it is very easy to be absorbed and used by our body for various functions. Therefore, it is the food for cells. Lastly, how do I consume alpha meta? Just sprinkle 1 spoonful of alpha meta into your favorite beverage, food, or just simply warm water. Consume it within 30 minutes after the food or drink is made. It is recommended to take 3 tons of alpha meta every day before meal for optimal absorption. So remember, you are only as healthy as your cells. Feed your cells as well as you feed yourself. That's all for today's sharing. Please like and share our video. Contact us today for more information. I will see you next time. Bye bye.
The video is nice, right? So I hope you learned something from it and additional information regarding the wonderful product which is called Alpha Meta. Now in this slide you can see the several certificates of Alpha Meta coming from various countries like the United States of America. It's USDA organic. It's also halal certified. It's free of heavy metals and microorganisms and so on and so forth. And then this one, as you can see on your screen, this is one of the studies that shows the benefit of alpha PSP from alpha meta. And alpha PSP is what we call the alpha polysaccharide peptides, which initiate and triggers the release of cytokines from the body. And what are cytokines? These are good for your immune system and also activates the natural killer cells of our body, so it protects you. And we also have what we call macrophages that kills bacteria, viruses that invade the human cells. And aside from that, polysaccharide peptides also provide antioxidant, that is free radicals, to fight free radicals, because every day we are exposed to free radicals because of radiation, pollution, smoking, and so on and so forth. So what this report is showing to us is that alpha meta, through its polysaccharide peptide, is really essential to the body cell. And of course, another one is here is the cytokines. This is a bit heavy slide, technically speaking, but the purpose of cytokines is to act as macrophages, like to protect the body when there is an organism that invades. So these are soldiers of the body, so to speak. So it protects you from harm. Now, because alpha meta is really good, our product is really effective, so I would like to call someone to share testimony about the effect of alpha meta. So let's listen.
Hello. Okay. So tonight with us is a single mom. She worked in the BPO industry before. for US and Australia. Okay, and she also worked in sales for automobile companies such as Toyota, Mitsubishi, Mazda, and Kia. She's a shareholder of our holding company JMax, and she's also an international business owner of BzzWorld. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Ms. Janet Festine.
Healthy day, everyone. I'm going to share a wonderful testimony on Alpha Meta. And I want to ask, who has pets here? Please type 1. Only a few? Because I've got good news for you. And this is what happened to my pet who is a crossbreed. Her name is Bella. And when she turned a year old, she was brought to an elderly woman to serve as an emotional support animal. Then one day, she got sick and didn't eat in 3 days. She even had colds because I've learned she sleeps outside the garden with her open cage. Then she was brought to me and she can hardly move and has no appetite. So to make her happy, I did a video call with my daughter and guess what? My Bella smiled. Then when my mom learned of her condition, she gave her last 2 scoops of Alpha Meta. Imagine that! And I mixed it with a porridge, and after 2 days, she regained her strength. Yeah, and if it's good for pets, it follows that it's good for us too. So, this is my mom, and that was a makeover during the quarantine, and she's 77 years old. And she loves to stroll in her favorite mall because she feels my dad's presence there. Then one time, she complained that she gets easily exhausted. But when she started eating Alpha Meta, she felt energized like Bella. So I want you to see this video, how fast she walks. And she only commutes. And before riding the jeepney, she would still need to climb a footbridge. And in 2 to 3 hours or more, she would just go around the mall with my dad in spirit. And as I end, let me share a quote of Vigil that says, "The greatest wealth is health." So, what are you waiting for? Start eating Alpha Meta, a spark of life.
Okay, let's continue. I've shared to you a while ago the products and its features, and right now what I would like to share is the business concept. To share the business concept. If you are sold with the products, then maybe this could be your business, most especially this time. You can do it online. So I would just like to share it with you. On this slide, this shows us the difference between the supply chain from the traditional business versus the multi-level marketing which we have. Now, all the products coming from a factory, but in the traditional business, it goes through from the factory, it goes to a distributor, which is another person, then goes through a wholesaler, retailer, and then goes to the consumer. So there's a lot of layers in there until it reaches the consumer. And I should say there will be a lot of cost that is being added as you go along this line. Where in fact, if you wanted our business concept with this multi-level marketing, from the factory, it goes to the BzzWorld, our company, then it goes to you. And you could be the distributor, wholesaler, retailer, endorser, consumer. You don't need additional cost for an advertisement, just like in a traditional business. So, if you make up your mind, you can have 4 levels you choose from to join us. You can have silver, that is 50 BV, with starting capital $90 and a starting retail profit of $40. For a gold level, higher, that's 300 BV, starting capital of 540 and a retail profit of 243. Then we have another one that is platinum, that's 600 BV, starting capital of $1,080, and you can have a potential profit of $486. And of course, you have the highest level, which is the diamond level, that is 900 BV with a starting capital of $1,620 and a retail profit of $729. So you make up your mind, whichever level you can come in and join us, it's up to you. Then let's discuss the 9 ways of earning in this business. So I already mentioned it to you, the retail profit, that's the number one. For example, you purchase 1 bag of Angel Secret or one bottle of Alpha Meta, then you share to your friends, you get about 2,050 retail profit. Then, aside from retail profit, we have what we call the drive bonus and the group bonus. So let's say you sponsor somebody who registered as gold. You get a drive bonus of $120 and a group bonus of $36. So if you combine that, you add that, it's $156 for your commission. But if you get a platinum, you registered somebody as a platinum, you get a drive bonus of $240 and additional $72 for the group bonus, a total of $312. And if you get another person who registered as diamond, that's the highest, you get a drive bonus of $360 plus a group bonus of $144, which is a total of $504. That's the drive bonus and the group bonus. So let's move forward. We have another one higher. This is what we call max out. And that's why I would like to emphasize that if you wanted to maximize all the bonuses in our company, you need to be on a diamond level, because this gives you 12% instead of 10%. And aside from that, we have what we call the ocean diamond, which is higher commission, of course. It's no longer 12%, but it's 20%, which gives you potential earnings of about $50,000 per week. Now, you will not stop there. If you max out the 5 legs, if you activate all of your 5 legs, because the company, you have the opportunity to have a network or groups of 5 with what we call, you can maximize the 5 legs and you can get what we call ocean diamond. And the ocean diamond can give you a potential income of $200,000 per week or $800,000 a month. Well, maybe you're saying that's so huge. But if you have a below hitting average, let's say, for example, 1%, you can still have $2,000 a week, not bad, or about $8,000 a month. So it depends on the size of your network. We are just showing you the potential income. This is not guarantee, of course. Then aside from that, we have what we call team bonus. This time your team, your organization is growing bigger, so you can get a bonus from your first level, second level, and third level. And of course, in the uni level, you can get as much as bonus from the first level to the 9th level. So these are huge income, but basically your requirement here should have a huge network to maximize this kind of bonuses. Then we have lifestyle global bonus and generational leadership bonus. But in order for you to experience this huge amount of commission, you need to be in the level of 3-star diamond level. You can ask the person who invited you about the details of this one. And of course, as I mentioned a while ago, we have what we call the highest, the Crown and Diamond Ambassador, which includes a profit sharing from the company. Of course, last but not the least, what we call the Vacation Club Reward Bonus, that gives you an opportunity to have vacations all over the world free of charge. because as you purchase items and as your downlines or direct sponsor purchase items from the company, you get rewards points or vacation rewards. So this is really, really what we call leveraging. As Jean Paul Getty said, that I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my effort. So this is teamwork, so to speak. And talking about teamwork and talking about leverage, talking about duplication, we have what we call amazing support system to support you in order to sustain the growth of your organization, not only in your country but can be all over the world. And what we have here, the support system, Freedom Dalha International or FDI, which is a multi-awarded 5-star brand, awarded way back in 2018. And talking about awards, these are the pictures of our co-founders, Dr. Yong and Dr. Tay, who received that certificate during that time. Now, when we say support system, these are the standard operating procedures that some of the companies that are using. That's why they propagate all over the world, like McDonald's, KFC, Starbucks, Pizza Hut, and so on and so forth. So you need a support system to duplicate your organization and of course to have a passive income in this kind of industry. So that's why FDI is here for you. So what FDI can offer, of course there's a lot of trainings, of course duplication tools, most especially what we call the mentoring program, and there are a lot of tools that you can learn from, and FDI recommended several quality books that you can read from. These are self-development and so on and so forth. So I mentioned to you, these are the co-founders, Dr. Tae Sur-hoon and Dr. Yung Won San. They are the founders. These are great people, multi-awarded, and of course they are both Crown Diamond Ambassador. Now, because the business is good, right? So let's hear a business testimony from somebody else. Let's listen and learn from, okay?
Okay, so we have someone who is a cum laude and salutatorian graduate of FEU East Asia College with an IT Systems Software Engineering degree. He's a former IT specialist and technical lead for 6 years for companies based in the Philippines, USA, and the Netherlands. He's a former IT professor of Mapua School of Information Technology, and he's an international business owner with affiliates locally and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Matt Villalba.
Thank you so much to our amazing presenter and our amazing MC for the wonderful introduction. I just want to share with you my experience coming from somebody who worked as an employee. And before I was an IT specialist based in the US, and I had opportunity to work with 3 teams in Manila, in Mumbai, and in Phoenix, Arizona. Afterwards, I had the opportunity to also work as an IT specialist in the Netherlands. I was based in Utrecht, which is about 30 minutes or 30 miles away from Amsterdam. And the reason why I do that is primarily because traveling is my passion. I would have hoped to have traveled more places that I can, given the opportunity. And I traveled mostly in the Philippines during the time that I was based here. And I realized that since traveling is my passion, as I have been given the opportunity to travel the world, say go to New York, say go to California, go to Baltimore, and then also, of course, in many places like in Phoenix, in Vegas, even in Washington, D.C., I realized that the only reason why I'm doing that is because I want to travel. I asked myself to be placed in the Netherlands so I can see Brussels or Belgium, I could see and try all these different things, chocolate, you know. And I also wanted to see more art, and see the world basically, and even learn Dutch. So unfortunately, my world changed overnight in 2008 when the financial recession hit numbers dramatically. You know, and overnight I then became from an IT consultant to a houseboat cleaner, a delivery guy, and a cook. And I did what I could to survive, and I have absolutely respect for people who do that, and I have no issues with that. It's just that the transition is quite really drastic, you know. So then late after that, I came back to the Philippines. I saw that I decided to not do it anymore because I said, if I have given 6 7 years of my life to profess this profession, and look what has happened now, what has it given me? So I decided to just teach in Mapua as a part-time professor, so I could still have the knowledge. And I decided to do the business. I did demos. I started to build teams, and my teams now started to change people's lives, and I started to really have a lot of fun. Realizing that to find your true happiness is to find the people who are you're good with, and also having the time for your family. I started to develop relationships, achieving goals, step by step. And little did I know, I started to have this renewed love of the travel. Like I started to go places in the Philippines. And I also go to this place because I was interested in sharing the business, sharing to many people as I could, and also taking the opportunity to take the vacation when I'm there. Why not, right? So I really travel a lot and seen the Philippines, and also given the opportunity to travel out of the country because there are trainings there, or there are a lot of free trips given by this amazing company, like in Shanghai, in Nanjing, that was free. And I was building places also outside of the Philippines. And I went to Japan amazingly. I on a dream cruise. It's like you have 6 meals a day, amazing. And if I had a chance to see other countries, especially the last trip that I had was with BzzTrips, which is part of our company. And with that, not only did I learn how to have fun again, I also had fun by sharing what I could, you know, and FBI teaches you how to be a selfless person, to see beyond yourself, and sharing your whatever you have, the opportunity, some money you can share. And I'm really grateful that FBI was really gracious enough to support one of the foundations that I also supported, is HAPE, and supporting them was amazing. And really, being in this platform allows you to have transformations after transformations. When you are in FBI, you don't only become a business person, you're also a social entrepreneur, you're a dream builder, you advocate other people's dreams, you become a global citizen, a team leader, you even become a shareholder. Isn't that amazing? I'm really proud and also that I was able to achieve as a mentor and now executive mentor in the FDI support system. And true enough, this is the reason why I do this. FDI has become a dream come true extended family for me, that I'm able to be myself, be happy, and share this amazing opportunity to everybody. So hope that you will join us soon. Thank you so much. Now bring you back to our presenter.
Thank you very much for sharing that great business testimony. So that's it for tonight's presentation for health and wellness. So I hope everybody learned from it, and most especially for those who came for the first time. Think about it, pray for it. You can join us in BzzWorld and FDI. So again, thank you very much for your time, guys. and hope to see you in our next episode of Health or Wellness. Thank you very much. Stay safe.
Okay, that was Mr. Ledo Gamiao. Thank you so much for that very informative presentation of BzzWorld and our products. And also thank you to our sharers, Janet Festine and Mr. Matt Villalba. Now, moving forward, I'd like to introduce you to another very special person. He's a fine arts graduate of the University of Santo Tomas. He's a former professor of UST College of Fine Arts. He's a professional singer, voice talent and host, creative director. He's also a foreigner business owner of several businesses. He's an international business owner with affiliates in over 30 countries. And he's also a Grand Mentor Star 1 level in our FDI support system. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Ed Gloria. Hi.
Great day, everybody. Greetings from California, here in Bay Area in Castro Valley. So amazing. I'm very excited, of course, with the product that has been shared, which is our amazing Alpha Meta. Okay, if Matt can unmute the other account. Okay, if the host can unmute me on the other account.
I think he did just need to. I think I already.
Okay. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you please type 1 if you hear me? Okay, so let's go. I want to share my screen. Okay. Yeah. Can the host enable me to share my screen?
Okay.
So yes. So again, I'm very excited because of this amazing opportunity of sharing with you what happened to me. Of course, this was me before. During the time, more than 10 years ago already. So this was me, my lifestyle. I used to sing professionally, but I'm still singing professionally, but it's not my bread and butter anymore. So I used to be in sports. My sport is rowing, and of course I used to do shows and concerts. I'm not so sure if you're still aware. For those people who are in the Philippines, I used to sing with famous singers also, like MYMP and of course Barbie Almalbis and Kichi Nadal. So as you can see in the photo, and that's my lifestyle before, until I stumbled upon this amazing opportunity in business. So I want to share with you about health. Since we already discussed about Alpha Meta, you know how amazing this product is. So because I started to be focused in this industry and in this business, and of course in entertainment industry, you need to really be very healthy and very fit. I remember I enrolled in a gym, and I always go to the gym, of course, to make my body fit, weightlifting and everything, just to keep myself fit and trim, because I don't want, especially people, audience in the Philippines, very, into criticizing. So I need to really keep my shape. But something happened to me. As you can see in the photos, this was the last show that I had was in 2005. So the photo below and above where I'm with MYMP, that was 2005. And then 2006, I had some shows, but in 2007, I've been involved in this industry. Of course, I switched from entertainment into this health industry, but I wasn't been very healthy myself. So of course I don't have gigs anymore. I really turned back, and then I turned my back from doing shows and concerts and all. So I forgot about, you know, taking care of myself physically. And then this happened to me. So I became very big. And as you can see in the photo, I'm eating, of course, with my parents. So I never realized that I became so big. That's why I started to feel, you know, a little very heavy. I started to have different kinds of sickness. I feel something different in my body, because before I used to be very, very fit, very, very healthy, regularly going to gym, you know, taking care of myself, until, because if you happen to rest your body from doing these things, what happened is you focus on the other. What happens is, before there's food, I don't need to think that, oh, I have a show, I have a concert, or whatever. So I forgot to take care of my body. And in 2011, 2009 first. So in 2009, we went to Indonesia. As you can see in the photo, the real witness with me, the one who just spoke, Lay Dogamia, wearing the shades, and my back at behind me is GM Paulo. So that this was in 2009. You see how really fat and big I became. I didn't really realize until I looked at myself on the mirror. So, and then I got shocked, because I started to feel different. You know, I started to feel pain here, and you know, always thirsty, until I remember in 2011, I have enrolled in another insurance, and I started, you know, because I'm already earning. That's why I've been a little bit arrogant, and you know, I tried to pay in half the health insurance. But lo and behold, the insurance rejected me and returned my money. I was insulted until they told me that I'm diabetic. So that was in 2011. I found out that I was diabetic. You see how it's like I'm a sumo wrestler. And then it dawned to me, I started to feel, you know, heavy and everything, all the sickness in the world. And when I found out that I was diabetic, you know, my world collapsed, literally. So during that time, I already heard about the Alpha Meta. Dr. Young and Dr. Tay already shared it to us. But, you know, in the early 2010, I'm not really interested, because to me, I'm okay. But until the doctor told me that I was diabetic, you know, it shocked me. And then immediately, Alpha Meta is very important. Alpha Meta is my world. So I even went, because there's scarcity and there's not yet product in the Philippines before. I went to Singapore and pleaded and pleaded the office there to give me. But there was a flood in Thailand where it was produced. So I really pleaded to have at least, I think I got 6 bottles. And then I started to spread it, because it's almost a year that they don't produce that product Alpha Meta anymore. So in August of 2012, this was my picture. And I took it seriously when the product was already available. And what happened to me, in 43 days, I started to, slow down from eating carbohydrates and rice. You know, in 43 days, I lost 30 pounds. Imagine that. So I regained everything. I was so happy. And of course, when I look at my driver's license, this was me. So this was only months. You see, this was January 2011, and this was October 2012. You see what happened to me is a total transformation. It was like the reverse aging. Amazing. So I'm very excited that since that day until this very day, I'm really very thankful that God has given us this product. That's why until today, I'm very, very happy, and I take it regularly, because here in the United States, a lot of pesticides and everything that you eat. So you need to really be very healthy. I make sure that I have a supply of Alpha Meta daily. So what I did, just to give you a trivia. So what I did before, I'm going back to this slide. So what I did before, I took 2 scoops 3 times a day before meals. So that was really amazing. It has restored my skin, because diabetic skin, and a lot of testimonials also with the rest of the family. So with this product, is really amazing. And of course, look at the picture now. So in the 2009, and then you see the transformation. It's really very amazing. The skin was restored, and of course the immune system overall. So from the inside coming out, it's not just covering, just like prosthetics and whatever makeup that you use to cover, but the inside is the challenge. But if it's coming from within, it will really show outside. Okay, are you excited? So I'm excited. So talking about the business, so amazing business. So I saw the opportunity, and of course this business started with the napkin. So I think last week Angel Secret was featured or started with the napkin. So when I started to get serious also, I saw the opportunity. And lo and behold, a year later, my dad was featured on a television program in the Philippines. So that started it all. That gave me a lot of confidence. That's why I was able to share it when I saw the opportunity that, hey, there's somebody having their monthly period anywhere in the world. So I saw the bigger picture. And fast forward, from 2007, and then around 2009, I was able to build not only in the Philippines, but I was also able to build in different parts of the world. So this is the fruit, of course, of the business, and of course we have the amazing support system that can help us with the business, how to do it. So really, this is fantastic opportunity. So I was able to also to build mentors around the world because of the support system. That's why you really need to choose the right people to be with, the right product, the right company, the right business, because not every offer is will have a fruit. That's why I really believe that you really need to study, whatever is being offered to you. So since that time, I want to also, because I love traveling, so I was able to travel to more than 25 countries already. So recently, I recall that another country I remember that I went to that I never placed here. So it's really very amazing, because travel also creates memories that last a lifetime. Like right now, because of this traveling, I'm here in the United States. So I'm very, very happy, because I don't know if I never took that chance, took that risk of focusing on this side, on this industry. I didn't know that it will really fast track or fast forward my dreams. So part of my dreams, of course, is to travel, and not only that, of course, you need to also invest, of course, whatever you had financially. So dreaming come true. So I was able to, by God's grace, I was able to acquire, properties, and all these things that God has blessed me. So to cut the story short, I want you to really look into it. Whoever invited you, talk to that person after this presentation, this amazing presentation. And of course, you really need to grow. So for me, this is a dream come true in all aspects, in all areas, health-wise. Because for me, when you invest on health, you produce wealth here in this amazing opportunity and industry. So that's all. Thank you so much. God bless.
Okay, thank you so much. That was GM Ed Gloria sharing to us from the USA. Thank you so much. That was very enlightening, and truly, yes, what a transformation indeed. Okay, so this brings us to the end of our